All right, so this is what's happening right now in Texas. The Republican Party, the GOP, conservatives, MAGA, whatever you want to call them. What's happening is they're trying to redistrict the certain areas in Texas that are pretty much, we're gonna say, really blue areas. These blue areas that support, representatives like Jasmine Crockett and other leaders in the party, of the Democratic Party, that are fighting to try to save democracy. These people are really trying to save democracy. They're trying to find a way to rewrite the maps to where when people vote, they won't be able to vote for these people. They're taking and trying to put their districts to where the Republicans have the advantage. Jasmine Crockett is a fighter for us. She is the biggest fighter for us right now. Nobody else is fighting like Jasmine Crockett. Nobody's fighting like Jasmine Crockett. She's our biggest fighter in the Democratic Party. And they're trying to find a way to get rid of her. She's a first-term candidate. This is a first term. So now they're trying to rewrite the maps to where they can try to get rid of her, because they know that she's such a strong voice and such a powerful person that they got to find a way to try to get rid of her. So that's what's happening right now in Texas. It's happening in other places too, but the reason why I'm talking about Texas is because we need to stand up, us the people. We need to stand with Jasmine Crockett. We need to do everything in our power. If we got to contribute, send a couple dollars to her, whatever it's going to take, we need Jasmine Crockett to stay in there. I know that she was talking about in just recent interview how even though they're trying to redistrict her area, they're just kind of pushing her into another area so she can still try to keep a congressional seat. But they're not playing fair. These people are playing so dirty that if they so good and everything they're doing so good and they're just such good people, why do they have to go out and try to cheat? Now, if you know you're going to win and you got a winning solution, why are you cheating? Why do you have to cheat? Why do you have to change the rules and move the goalposts and do all these things? If you feel like you're doing good, you shouldn't have to cheat. You should be able to just win no matter what. But instead, they're going after the Democratic Party in ways that it's going to redistrict in, and it's just to the point to where it's just clear that they're cheating. And we can't go for that. We have to stand up. We have to stand with Jasmine Crockett. And I don't know Jasmine Crockett, but guess what? I say we the people, anybody's looking at this video, I know she has a website and she has a way to donate to her campaign. If we can only send $5, I know everybody's kind of broke right now because of the tariffs and because our president is not a good president, and a lot of people are going broke, and we're all struggling right now. But if we can keep $5, I think just the $5 will help her get, keep her fight going. And we need to keep her fight going because I feel like she is the biggest fighter for the Democratic Party. And if you stand with Jasmine, I think that we all should at least do that. $5. And I don't know if they let you do $5, but if they don't, Jasmine Crockett, what's your cash out? We can't send no $20 to your website, because I know sometimes you try to get money to these people's website, it'd be like a minimum of $25. We don't got minimum of $25. We might be able to do $5. That's it. So if you got a spot for us to send that, we're gonna try to at least send that. I would hope that people that support the movement would at least do that. And some other news, the tariffs that just kicked in, they just basically, they're making everything higher. I don't know why these people believe that the tariffs are paid for by the country that the products is coming from. It's not paid for by the country that the products is coming from. It's paid for by the American people by way of whoever getting this product, the grocery stores, the clothing, whoever. They have to pay the tariffs. And then you got to know, if you're from America and even if you're not, you live in America, you know what's going to happen. They're going to make us pay for it. The consumer is going to pay the tariffs. And what happened, y'all don't see it that much yet, because what a lot of companies did when he started this tariff talk, they stockpiled a lot of things. Like they imported a lot of stuff. They got a lot of shipping containers. They stockpiled a lot of stuff. That way they don't have to raise prices and we don't have to fill the prices. But now the stockpile is running out. Now they're going to have to pay that tariff. And now when they get these items in, the big stores, even like Walmarts and Amazons, now when they get these products in, they have to pay the tariffs on it, which means you better expect to be paying the tariffs on it. The sad part about this is that this is what some of y'all voted for. Y'all voted for this, and y'all believed that it was going to help y'all. I would like to know how, if you're not if you're not making at least $100,000 a year, how did you possibly believe that this was going to help you? How could you possibly believe that if you're making a salary of $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year, that somehow the MAGA was going to help you? I'm still in trying to understand for myself. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a little slow, but I'm trying to understand, how did y'all see this helping y'all? How could it possibly have helped? How could a party of rich millionaires and billionaires who ran on a lot of lies and talked about a lot of stuff that was supposed to help y'all, how could y'all fall for this stuff? What has the Republican Party ever did for y'all people? I know y'all be like, well, the Republican Party is free to slaves, whatever. That's not even, I almost called it what it is, but y'all know I got to be a little bit safer because, you know, they coming for me. So y'all make sure y'all support my other page as well. Real Political Band. Make sure y'all follow me on there. Make sure y'all follow the YouTube. It's finally in my bio. Make sure y'all follow YouTube. Make sure y'all follow me on something else because they're trying to shut down my voice. They don't want me to be heard because I'm going to keep bringing y'all news every day. I got news every day. I'm going to talk about it because as I'm seeing it coming, I'm going to talk about it. Just recently, FDT went out to Charlemagne. He went out to Charlemagne because he didn't like some of the stuff that Charlemagne said on his Laura, whatever her name is, Trump, whatever. She got her talk show, whatever, and he went on there. He said some things that FDT didn't like. So now he went out to Charlemagne the God, and that's pretty much what happened with that. And y'all should go watch that. Charlemagne had a whole response. It was a couple days ago, but if you didn't see it, you should go watch it because he Charlemagne, for what it is, he's willing to go speak to these people. He's willing to be a voice. And he's becoming more political. I remember Charlemagne didn't really talk politics too much, but now a lot of people are starting to become more political people because they see what's going on. He said it, they're taking from the poor and they're giving to the rich. The rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. I don't know what kind of jobs y'all got. I don't know what kind of bills y'all got. I don't know what kind of money y'all making, people that's listening to this video, but I know myself, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it already. This is for in my life, I can't speak for everybody else. This is the first time I can say that I'm really, really feeling it. These high prices, the inflation, the tariffs, the extra fees for this, the property taxes in Florida, the car insurance in Florida, the homeowners insurance in Florida. Everything it's outrageous. The inflation in Florida with our governor, and he's stealing money from Medicaid. The inflation in Florida is unreal. It's unreal. And I'm at a point where I'm like, for the first time, and I have my mortgage, y'all. I'm about to tell y'all my age a little bit because of this. I have my mortgage for 20 years. 21 years. This year was the first year where I saw a major increase. Now, keep in mind, I have a fixed mortgage, but I have my property taxes and my homeowner's insurance tied in together. For the first time in my mortgage of 21 years, for the first time, I'm seeing a real increase that I can say, man, this is a big increase. And they blamed Joe Biden for a lot of things. They blamed him for inflation. They blamed him for shrinkflation, for prices being up, for gas, for all these things. And I've been hearing FDT talking about the gas prices, but why is it that I was looking at gas today, and the gas is over $3? I keep hearing the cap about the gas being under $2. The gas is over $3 right now. Now, I did see one gas station that was under $3. It was Sam's Club. That's to be expected. But the gas is over $3. Everywhere I saw it, like $3.15, $3.20, $3.25. And he's going out and saying that, oh, we already lowered the gas prices. The groceries already coming down. And everything is already coming down. But where is it coming down at, man? Like, where is it coming down? Because I don't see it coming down. Maybe it's just me. But I don't see nothing coming down. I just see things keep going up. And I see that the dollar is getting weaker. I see that the employment for the black people is getting weaker. I can see that the jobs are not there anymore. The amount of jobs that, like, let's talk about this. In the past 2 years, 3 years, I'm going to say, under Joe Biden, it was jobs everywhere. It was so many jobs that people were begging people to come to work. They were giving bonuses. It was like, we need a job. We need employees. They couldn't hire nobody. Nobody was, like, everybody was struggling trying to hire people. Everybody was struggling trying to hire people, including myself. I have a couple businesses. It's been hard to find good people. It's not easy to hire people because everybody was like, had so many options to where they don't have to take jobs. It was like doing other things. Gig work was a big thing too. Now gig work, you forget about it. Uber is a joke. I see the CEO of Uber out here boasting about all these profits, and he's so happy that he was able to take a company model and get richer. But in reality, what they did was they took away from the drivers, and they started taking way more money from the drivers, started charging the passengers way more money, and they getting richer. It's sad. It's sad what's happening in this country, that the rich people that they could just keep taking and taking away from the poor people. At some point, it implodes. The people at the bottom and the people that's in the middle, what's left of the middle class, cannot afford to keep paying high prices. You can't just keep going up, 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 up. Eventually, it's gonna start coming down. I saw some images of like Vegas, some video of Vegas, and the prices are like, I watched the prices in Vegas. I was looking at the prices, and the thing is, those prices that I was looking at, it was crazy that, you know, it used to be cheap to go to Vegas. It used to be cheap to do everything. Now it's getting more expensive. And now it's starting to be dead in Vegas. It's like, it's dead. Like, I seen a video. I know it ain't dead, completely dead, but tourism is going down. Tourism is not at where it used to be at. A lot of people don't have money to do all these extra curricular activities. People can't go out and have fun no more because everything costs too much money. The price of food, the price of eating out now, it's to the point where, like, you could barely afford to eat out now. If it's just you, maybe, but if you got a family, forget about it. And now they want to start talking about cutting people off of these social programs that don't cost us hardly nothing. The budget that's set for social programs is so low compared to the military, the NASA, the all of these other programs that they don't need to put. If they stop putting so much money into this other stuff, then they'll have more money to help the people. I know people always like to talk about, well, we shouldn't be fighting wars that's not ours. We shouldn't be sending money to these other countries to fight wars. But guess what? If we didn't do it, they wouldn't give us the money. It wouldn't go to you. It wouldn't go to the homeless people. If you think that they're going to get the money to you or to the homeless people, that's where you're sadly mistaken. It would just go in their pockets. Like it always do. It would go right in their pockets like it always do. Politicians are taking money from the people, and it's going in their pockets. And I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that, but, you know, that's what's happening. So it get real political. Y'all know how it get. Make sure y'all support the movement. Make sure y'all follow me on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow my other channel, Real Political Band. Make sure y'all stick with me. I'm going to keep the fight coming all the way into election and beyond. We going to keep it going. We in it. Let's do it. Let's ride. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. All of y'all that's writing comments, that's standing up and getting back at these MAGA people and making sure y'all liking all of my stuff, making sure my channel grow. I appreciate every last one of y'all. It's going to come a day where this channel going to be on top. And when they do, guess what? I'm going to make sure I look out for everybody because that's what I'm here to do. And I keep it real political. Y'all already know.